traders, welcome to the TMT Stock Market Strategy video for Friday, December 23rd. First, I'd just like to take a moment and wish all of you a great and happy and safe holiday season. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah. All of you out there, I really appreciate all of the comments throughout the year, and makes me feel real good that all of you are watching the videos and getting something out of it. That's what I do it for. So I'm really excited for 2017. I do think that 2017 is going to be a very, very exciting year. Remember, when the market goes up and or down, everything gets repriced, all right? And especially when we just did what just happened in November going into December, we just had an explosive move on absolutely just an assumption of what Donald Trump is going to do with his cabinet members. So just have to be careful and use caution. Our indicators are pointing lower. We are not on a sell signal in the TMT model, but we are getting very, very close. And we need a little bit of selling coming in. I do see some selling coming in next week. Regardless of how big the tax selling is, you're going to get traders, investors are going to take their losses so they can offset their gains. That's smart to do, and that's the way you should be done if you are a longer-term investor. So just keep that in mind. So if you think you're looking to add to your positions, you'll probably get a little better shot at it. And also, even in 2017, everybody paints a big rosy picture. And I got to be honest with you. As of right now, there's a lot of bad stuff out there. And, we're trend traders. We trade what we see, right? We teach what we see coming off the charts, and that's how it's going to be. But just conversation, you have to be very careful out there. So just use a little caution and be safe with your trading. Make sure that if something's not working out, just get rid of it and start over again. All right, I'm going to go through the charts real quick. There's really not much going on. We have a whole lot of nothing the last 4 or 5 trading days. Spiders, you can see here, was just continually elevated above the 8, right? Looks like we're starting M-top formations. We do have our rollover here and MACD RSI. And look what's happening. We have a very, very light volume, and the volume will be anemic today. And next week, we'll probably have some slow days as well. All right, but you can see here that we're starting to roll over in our MACD and RSI. We also have GDX here. I do think, like I mentioned before, we're going to get one more push lower. I think we're going to see that 16 handle shortly. We need one more big move lower. And if not, remember what I said. Remember the other day. Take a look at the video. The base building is okay. This is a good thing here. It needs to take out the current swing high of this base. And if it does not and takes out the swing low, then we're going to see lower prices again, okay? So it's not really what I'm thinking. I'm just saying that we have bearish symmetry. You could see here that we're making lower lows and lower highs. And we're going to need to alleviate this bearish symmetry by getting above the 20 and getting above this 50-day moving average, which is also coincides nicely with this downtrend line, all right? And that's GDX. Next is going to be GLD. You can see here, and I opened this chart up, and I wanted to show you where we are. All the way back from December, we made it almost a 180 all the way back down again. So next stop, if we lose this, is going to be somewhere right around 105-ish, okay, in the GLD. And I don't think anything's going to happen in really much of any of these stocks and indexes and sectors. It's just very, very quiet. Let's take a look at our IWM. And I mentioned that we were forming an M-top formation. And you could see that here, that we have actually formed that right side. And we are just, you see how the M-top formation is really what you need, that right side to be a little bit lower, and that's what it is. Here's the neckline. So very important decision right now for the IWM is 134.70. That's going to be really the neckline break. And let me just put that out there. So 134.70, then M-top formation will, and it's a small one, but should hold true. And if we go like this and just take this down here, just make it real simple for video purposes. This is where it would measure down to. It measured down to about 131. I'm looking for a 38% retracement right off the bat anyway, so that should coincide nicely with that. So it's a small M-top formation, has not triggered yet. It's the pattern's there, but it has not triggered. So looking for 38%. I'm looking for a gap fill here in these two areas, guys. I really am. IWM, the Russell 2000 Next is great, and it's going to be should be a good trader in 2017 after we get a decent pullback. Okay, here's the IYT transportation sector. Wanted to show you hit the 20. I mean, just a ludicrous move. I mean, just absolutely insane. And then we'll see what happens here coming back. At least to the 50 should be the next big target. But let's pay attention to these transports because we really got to watch what happens with the transports and also technology. Technology's been stagnant here for the last 6, 7 trading days. We did break out of this little area. We're consolidating above it, which is fine. But now we got to make some moves here. Either we go back down again, um, or we start to break up higher. And so keep an eye on the Apples, the Amazons, the Googles, Netflix, Facebook, and all of those guys. And they're going to really give you an idea of what's happening. And you could even dial down to each individual index, right? Just go into Yahoo Finance and just go into holdings, and you'll see the top 10 holdings, and that's what you should be looking at, during the course of the day, or if you're looking for something, if you think where's the strength coming from in that index, it's great to get a good handle on. Okay, uh, again, guys, happy holidays to all of you and your family. Be safe out there. Enjoy the weekend with family and friends. It's the time of year to do so. It's going to be a very light week next week, but be ready because anything could happen. Okay. Again, happy holidays, and we'll see you next week, guys. Take care.